Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is VTech Guy, and today we are going to break TEW 2016. So with that, I'm going to show you just a quick thing that people might not know. So if you go in here, you go to Workers, you go to Watcher, the earliest a person can be born is 1820, the latest is 2984, but the game does allow you to start the database at the year 3000. You see I'll bump around this like that, and it'll have a nice little pop-up of 1820 to 2984. So we're just going to switch them back to 2984, and we're going to go to when the database starts, 3000. If we even do 3001, the database will simply break at that point, because anybody generated past that time, the game will break, and it will have a runtime error that no one's really talked about too much. But we're going to break the game today. So we're going to go here, we're going to go to break the game. 2984, as you can see, this is when we were curious of, we had all these companies, and it will generate a worker that will break the game also. So, but here's what we're really interested in. So we're going to go to, I believe it is, I got to find the one. I had so many of these because we were testing them out on stream. I think it was this one right here. Well, anyways, we'll keep on simming. Nope, we're right here. So how this will work right here is we're going to schedule ourselves to just continuously do that, and by auto advancing, boom, the game will be stuck right there. Now it won't break in terms of it will give a runtime error, but it will just simply stop simming. Now it won't always be Thursday, week 3rd, January 3001. It simply depends on when the game will generate, whether it be a referee or an announcer. Those things are always generate. Even if you turn your worker generations off, they will still generate, oddly enough. So now we're going to go back to TEW, cancel that out right there, and we're going to go back to TEW 2016. Alright, I have a nice little black screen for a second. Fixed it. There we go. So, and we're also going to check out the age of the user character at this point. We found this out last night while we were streaming, so it's pretty neat. So we're going to go to, I believe it was Consuela. Yeah, it was Consuela because she's running the company. We have runtime error 6 overflow. And as you can see, when you get to the booking screen, the first day will actually be blacked out and blurred. And that's, runtime error 6 is one that people really haven't talked about too much. It says overflow. I don't know much about it. I have to look more into it. I'll probably shoot a message out to Adam Rylan and a few and see what he says, and then I'll probably put it down in the comments, what he comments back. But we're also going to open up another save right here for Immortal. Or no, not that one. Let's do. I need to find out where he owns a company. Rest. Yes, this one right here. So we're just gonna keep on. Well, first let's take a look at our user character. So we're gonna go to roster, and we can see that our person is 1,180 years old. Now, if we sim a day, you would think most likely that most of these people would retire or die off. That's not the case actually. So if we just sim one day or we sim a couple days, don't auto sim. Here's the key here. If you do want to do 1,000-year-old person save, don't do it where you can auto sim, because that will actually break the game most of the time. And that's how we got that one error where we do the American independence shows. So we just keep on simming real quick right here. As you can see, everyone's still here. Not a single person has jumped out and deceased, or jumped out of the wrestling industry. So let's try to hire some of these people. So we hit negotiate on this one right here. We get that overflow runtime error 6. But we're gonna go back to our buddies that I have set under the age of 80, and those ones will be the ones that we can actually run the show with. So we're gonna go back to rest. There we go. And we're going to pick up Daniel Lozelle, of course. There you go for that one. As you can see, the game did generate this character right here, so that's a plus. So yeah, it's not always going to break it. That's the thing, is that most of the time it will, but sometimes you will be able to actually generate a character past the year 3000. So but we haven't hit 3001 yet, so yeah, fingers crossed if it will. But it's happened to me about probably 9 out of 10 times we tried on stream. We'll get LS Burrito also. He'll want probably 430. Yep. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna run a show, a really crappy show with these people right here. There we go. And I'm gonna show you how you're gonna get another error if you do this. Because it is possible to run a show with these people and you can get your watcher character involved. However, if you get your watcher character involved, there's one thing you're gonna have to do in particular. So let's save this real quick, and we're gonna just auto push all these people real quick right here, and we're gonna go to events, add an event for tonight, make it 1 hour. It's gonna be the worst show ever. Save and exit, and we're gonna take it to the show. As you can see, you can't even access this right here, which is a problem because if there's a backstage incident, you can't get to it. You could probably click around here, but nothing's going to show up. Also, because I'm using the Afghanic, I have to use a generic venue right there. So we're going to add an angle right here, freestyle angle. We can use our 1,000-year-old watcher character here and you know, make him talk for a very long time. Made him read on overness, and then we add a match. So here's the thing. He can be a part of the match in terms of being a referee or a road agent. But the second we put him in here, or I click on him, we get that runtime error 6 again. So that occurs. So we're going to go back here once again. We're going to try to actually get this show running, but where he's a road agent and a referee. So this is kind of just, you know, a test, a Mythbusters style thing for us, because we got really curious, and hey, you know, we wanted to see how old a user character could get and see if the user character could die, and that turns out to be a no, actually, which is really neat. You know, you can have a 1,000-year-old Vincent Kennedy McMahon. You can't really use him because he'll break the game, but he'll still be there, which is nice. So we can I think I added the show. Yeah. So we'll go here. We'll go use a generic venue. Add angle. Freestyle angle. We're going to use the watcher. Overness. Give him 30 minutes. And then we're going to get one match right here between these two guys. Oh, shoot. Yeah, be careful if you even click on him by accident. You don't even have to drag him over. It'll break the game. It will just break the game at that point. So going back to rest right here, it's a very tedious task, you know what I mean? So we'll go here, events, add an event, 1 hour. Alright, take it to the show. Let's try not to mess up this time. Let's be very careful. Add angle, watcher. Give him 30 minutes, rated on overness. Alright, Daniel Lizelle there, LS Burrito there, the watcher there. We're going to give these guys like 27 minutes, worst match in history. We have the segment with the watcher, and Daniel Lizelle and LS Burrito, and there's our show, our horrible show. And if we hit continue, we're good. We're simply good there. So it won't break the game. Sometimes it actually will, by the way. We did run into a problem where I believe you use the watcher too many times, it'll break the game and you'll have a different runtime error. It won't be 6. I think it was like 3654 or something like that. We'll see if we can replicate it again, and I'll put it down in the comments. But if you want to break your game or you want to have a really old user character, there you go. I hope someone found use out of this video. Till then, adios.